We are in the Grampians. What a beautiful place, and we've been blessed with the best weather the last few days, up until last night. We've been talking to some fellow Y62ers. Oh, excuse the birds here, they're a bit loud. We've been speaking to some fellow Y62ers, and they've been full driving before. They've never taken their patrol full driving before. So what better time to pop the cherry, so to speak, and we're going to take them out. We promised this days ago, not knowing that the weather was going to be like this. It rained all night. So the tracks are going to be very wet and slippery. So we're not going to do, well, when I say we're not going to do anything extreme, we don't know what's going to turn into extreme. But as for all full drivers, basically airbags down, take the pin out of the hitch, so if we do need to do a recovery from the back we can. But I didn't actually bring any recovery gear, so I got a winch, shovel, and maybe some max tracks on the roof, so that's it. Alright, if you've been watching from my previous video, you'll know that I upgraded the suspension recently. We've put the Atico or Ride Pro 5055 coils in the back, which are fantastic for towing, and it did make the car a bit taller than planned. It's not far off a 5-inch lift at the back, which means there's some downsides for driving around town. So it's oversprung, it's too tall, there's no down travel left, which means the shock absorber doesn't have any stroke left in it, which means you don't have the best shock absorption at all. On road, that's bad. Off-road, it's even worse. So the car's really not set up well for full driving. You know, lockers fix everything, but we'll take it out and see how it goes. But it'll be good actually to see how a stock Patrol goes against like a highly lifted Patrol, and I'm pretty sure the outcome is going to be stock will do it better. So we're going to head out of the Halls Gap National Park, go out towards the lake, starting with B, that I can't remember what it's called right now, turn right as we go up the hill, and then we'll start the day with a green track from the new Tracks app, and we'll test our nerve there and see what we do after that.
Sounds great, mate. We're in your capable hands.
Here we go. So this particular video, we're going to position this for people that haven't really done a lot of full driving and are new to their Patrol, or maybe they have been full driving but just not in their Y62 Patrol. So I'm just going to go through some real basics, because you never know when you're going to find yourself in a bad circumstance where you have to put it in low range and how to do it. So that was a great intro, but we got to the bottom of not even to the track yet, and it said wrong way, go back. So maybe it was a downhill track only, so now we're going to go try and find another one which we've done before, and we'll see what that one's like. But this is a part of the problem with the Grampians. Like, everything's blocked off, or actually it's a problem with Australia, to be honest. Like, all the good stuff's blocked off these days. They say from people doing the wrong thing, but I don't totally believe that either. I think it's just, I don't know, clubs want to keep it for themselves. I don't know. Alright, let's go find some tracks. So we're starting to get some dirt and slippery tracks and stuff now, and what we need to do is obviously put it in full drive. The place to start is as you're rolling, you can do this, and on the little dial selector here, like on the fly, we can go straight to 4 high, and that's perfectly fine. You'll notice the other modes that we've got here: sand, on-road, snow, rock. I'm going straight to rock. Now what that does is dampens the throttle response. So it means as I'm doing this up and down on the throttle, it's taken the travel out of the pedal, so I've got more articulation on the throttle. But it also changes the ABS settings in a Patrol anyway, and it makes it all tighter. So I'm going to make this up. So say if the front right wheel slips a half a turn, in rock mode, it will put the brake on and lock the slipping wheel, and so it gives you more traction. Now when you go into road mode, I'm making this up again, it probably does a full rotation before ABS kicks in, and when you're on sand mode it might do 1.5 or 2 rotations of slipping before it locks it. And snow, who knows what snow is? I come from Adelaide, we don't get snow. So this is where we ended up. We got on here and went up that way. It wasn't gated, which is nice, and we'll follow it around and see what happens. Zoom out so you can see in relation to where we are. There's Halls Gap down here. Oh, it is pretty slippery out here. Looks like we might have to drop the pressures or try something different now. The stocky just got like a real basic all-terrain stock size on their 285, but she's a bit stuck down here. Oh, here we go. I'm going to get clear, because if this turns into a patrol recovery, there could be mud going everywhere. All right, give it a go.
Should I put the... Got in 4 lane now.
I do, yeah, good.
There we go.
Yeah, that's good. Are you in rock mode?
Yep.
All right, you just need to do that with a little bit more mojo.
All right.
And then I think we're going to take some pressure out the tyres after.
That's what I was thinking too, yeah.
Come back well, let me see how far back you can come.
Is there rocks on that side?
No, you can come back another metre. Yeah. Come back as far as you can. If you can get over my way a bit, that'd be good.
Yeah.
You just need a bit more speed.
Okay.
You might even have to go back further.
Yeah.
You're all right.
Let's do the tyre pressures now.
I'll give it one more go. Try and stay in the middle as best as you can. Here we go. That's it. Stay into it. Stay into it. Stay into it. Oh, you almost had that. Oh, so close. I reckon you just buttoned off at the wrong section.
If I didn't actually, I had my foot to the floor.
Did you?
It's like his traction control was kicking in or something.
It does do that sometimes.
Yeah, like I literally had, when you said give it to it, I just said this way straight down.
Yeah.
And it just sort of, I felt like it backed off.
So your last option here is to try the diff lock.
Yep.
So the road is cambering into that bank. You can see where everyone else has ended up over there. So I think the more you can stay on the right, the better. All right, go. Go. Is that taking throttle away?
Hey?
Did you have the locker on?
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
It just keeps like backing off on the throttle.
All right.
Like I'm sliding out, you know what I mean? Thinks I'm sliding out or something.
Oh, it's great content.
Do you want to have a go?
No, I can't do any better. The only other thing you can try is sand.
Alright.
That'll let it slip and won't take power away. And I may be proven wrong about rock mode.
Well, we're sand,
Yep,
full load, and diff lock.
do it. That's it. Oh, sideways. That is slippery. Oh wow, it's found some traction. So close. All right. We got anything here to take air out, or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go back.
Yeah. So number one rule of full driving is take air out before you go and do anything. And I've got to do that. Here we go. All right, so what we've done now is taking some pressure out of the tyres. Because just before this car was towing, it was up like nearly at 50 PSI, and knowing that, that's why I didn't get up the hill. So we're gonna let out probably down to about 16 PSI, and by doing that, and you might ask, why would I let tyre pressure out? Well, it's to make the footprint bigger. So it would be probably, I'm guessing here, 3 times bigger, if not more, by letting the tyre pressures down. This already looks different. Oh, look at that, walk in the park now. What a difference tyre pressure makes. World of difference. Quite slippery now. It's time for me to go into 4-low. In a patrol, the best way to do this is get yourself in a flat spot, which I'm not, so I'm going to go forward just a fraction. Right, now I'm nice and flat. Into neutral. Now with the dial, push it over to 4L. You heard it click straight away. Now I'm going to take my foot off the brake, because sometimes it doesn't beep straight away, and it just needs to, the gears need to like mesh in. So if you take your foot off the brake just gently, you'll often hear it click in, and if that doesn't work, you just repeat it. Drive forward a bit, neutral, off you go. All right, this is looking like it's going to get interesting. So that was the green part of the track over, and now we've just turned into a blue track, which is that next sort of level. Hope you can appreciate this. It's cambering from this side down to that side where the hole is. You'd be, as a full driver, trying to make a decision here. Do I try and hug that tree there? But I can tell you, unless you nail it, you're going to fall into that anyway. You're actually better off doing which way it cambers. I didn't even coach Sharon, she's just doing it. What a girl. Let's see her go. Oh, what a girl, I tell you. Hopefully you saw that on camera. But yeah, little tip for new full drivers. For anyone that asks, Y62 Patrol side steps are good for 3 hits. That was 1. This is the next bit of the challenge for young players. And again, this whole video is not for the advanced full drivers. So if you're watching that, enjoy it. But this is for the guys that have just got their car and want to know what it's like. Now, we've got this bit here. Again, we need to make a decision. Do we skirt around the outside here, like around there, and or do we go straight through the middle? Because we don't know what's in the middle. Like, you know, ideally you'd walk it, you'd poke a stick in it, all those sorts of things. But being clay, you could go this side and slip down, or you could go through the middle. Generally, through the middle, there's a hard base. Now, I can just ever so faintly see that there's a little bit of sand or clay through the middle. So I'm going to send Sharon through first, and on the right, And if that doesn't work, if you end up in the middle, then I'm going to send the stock patrol straight through the guts. Nailed it, and so we'll push the stocky through that line as well. Just follow Sharon's line, that worked out good. It's lunchtime, well no, it's an hour from lunch, so the party pies are in the travel buddy. When they're frozen it's 90 minutes, but it should just be 60 minutes because they're defrosted, 150 degrees, off we go. How good's that? Here's another bit that's kind of the same. You could stand where I am on the high side, but you might end up in there, or you could just go through the guts. I'm a fan of just going through the guts. So Sharon's going to try and keep her front right wheel basically where the water is. It might be a little bit of mojo to get out. There we go. Bit more mojo. Go. That's it. Oh wow. So that's where the mud tyre really did its thing then. Having an all-terrain, I'm not sure what's going to happen here. Let's see. He's opted for the high side. Oh, nailed it, look at that. Here's another bit of water, and I reckon straight through the guts again, because that's where the hardest base is going to be. And as fun as it would be to make a big splash with me standing here as cameraman, there's a big rock in the middle, so I'm hoping that they take it easy. So Sharon just went over that exact same bit in our car, lifted a wheel, spun wheels, did it all. Just, yeah, when you lift these cars too high, they're not a better four-wheel drive. They just look better for Insta. It's okay. Here's the predicament I've been talking about all day. Oh, Sharon's just having a crack. Alright, I'll talk in a bit. Alright, she's up. So what happened is we were going to hug the tree here, and I said, oh, you might fall in, but no one's fallen into the crevasse all day, so we thought we'd give it a crack. What happened? We fell in. So twin locked and out is a solution. So as you come up to that big tree, get as far to the left as you can. You want to like overcompensate actually, like as if you're going to drive past the tree on the left, because you've got to get your back end around. That's the tricky bit. Yeah, that's it. Looking good. Stay on that. Straighten up. Down that, slow it down. Nailed it. Yeah, you're out. Nice work.
When in doubt, power out, as they say.
You just make everything look easy. Far out.
Oh man. We've got full action stations for lunch here. Travel buddy, heap of party pies, and around here, boiling the kettle for some noodles, toasties, and followed up by some chops. Oh, look at that. You've done that before.
Looking good.
Yeah. Well, lunch is done. The weather really came in on us actually. That awning was a blessing. Cooked up the chops, they were delicious, and now, because it's so horrible, I think we're just going to get out of here, to be honest. So I'm just going to find the next exit, and there we go. So I guess the last part of this video, we're getting off the tracks. You want to get out of low range before you hit the bitumen or even the dirt road getting out of the tracks, to be honest. So yeah, that last bit before you get out, you want to chuck it into neutral,
put it into 4 high, roll a meter, and then put it back into auto as you turn onto the dirt track, and then you won't get any bind up. If you do get bind up, that means that it flashes between 4 high, 4 low, or just the 4 high flashes. It means that the diff is bound up, and you might need to, when you're on the dirt road, go in reverse to get it to unbind. I kind of like getting, you know, the driver's side tyres on the harder stuff and the passenger side tyres on the looser stuff on the edge of the road. Go in a reverse sort of fashion, and even do like a bit of an S if you're clever at that as well, and that's how you'll get it to unlock and you can get it into back into 2-wheel drive or auto. So this video was for the people that are new to patrols and 4-wheel driving. If you want to talk about modification, we've got a whole Facebook group just for this, so go find Y62 Patrol Modified Action. I'm going to keep making more videos like this, so I'll see you next time on YouTube. Yeah.